think we're recording. Yep. So today what I'm going to do, because that's what I said, this is going to be up for sale soon. I was going to buy some parts for the bus, but we're getting that other stimulus check, so might take this and the box and put it towards one or two pieces of computer parts. I found a case on eBay. It's filthy, but it looked in decent shape. So, and then, but anyway, we're gonna try to build these fenders somewhat today. They ain't gonna be perfect, but before I sell it, and I might tack this. Before I sell it, I want to put some type of fender on in case someone buys it and a little kid rides it. I don't want them hitting that. So that's what we're gonna do. Now we just gotta figure out how to pose this. I don't know if I can pose it on this or not. That doesn't do anything. That does whip, mode, camera. I wonder if the picture does anything. I don't know what it's. So. Oh, it does say pause, the way it looks. Alright, but anyway, we got that off. Looks like I threw a tack here to hold this, which ain't no biggie. Then clean that up. I can paint this. And I was wondering, I thought I'd seen something. Nah, just an S for simplicity. And I don't know if I'll take that off. I'll leave it. Might leave it on in case the person wants to put the snow pile that's over there on it. But today we're gonna try to make something a little better here. Just gotta keep an eye on the ornery dog down there. Trying to find somewhere to poop. Let's go. We're gonna chop these fenders way up. As long as I get most of the wheel, I ain't gonna put it way out there. I'll be all right. And I really don't want it back. Trying to see where you guys are seeing. Let me move you a little bit over here. Seeing a little more. That takes it the other way. There you go. Give me 1 second, guys. Hey, no, get over here. Hey, Snake. No. Dog trying to run over to the neighbors. She's a little dog, but she's ornery. See, because way out there would look cool, but that's a lot of metal to add in there. So if I go here, and then I can trim this if I need to. So what we gotta do is, I got some metal, I gotta set it up wherever I want and tack some metal and then fill that in. So let me get my little thing out here and I'm gonna pause you guys. And there, we're recording, it's blinking. So I went ahead and got my MiG 151 out. This is a Harbor Freight. I've had this thing probably about 10 years, getting close to it, and it works great. Me and a friend went down to the Harbor Freight down Gaithersburg, Germantown, or whatever it's the only one there, and got it for like 125 bucks. It was a damaged item, missing the wheels, and I got the cart that night for like 35 bucks. I love Harbor Freight. We got a new one in. We got new Harbor Freight in Frederick, Maryland now, so that's what we're gonna use to take us up. This is from Harbor Freight. These are like 35 bucks. They work pretty good. This one needs cleaned. A little dusty, but it does work, so we'll go ahead and start tacking these on. There we go. Is my sound still on? Yep. I had to search around to find a freaking Sharpie. They were $1. I'm going to get some more at the Dollar Tree. I had tons of them, but they wear out quick. So, what we're going to do, I just decided what I'm going to do is put it about where a factory would be. Now I ain't going to extend it. I'll just put a piece in the middle and jack it up. So, what I'll do is rough cut this. Then I'll put a piece of metal on the outside to stiffen it up a little bit. Don't know if this will work, but we're going to find out. See, this one's already starting to die, and it's new. I'm going to try to keep this piece here. So what I end up doing is right about here cutting across, and that will fit roughly in there, and then I'll put a piece of metal on there to make it even stronger. I'm thinking that might work. If I just jack it up like the old farmhalls and all, they went up on the sides. I don't know if it's going to work or not. But you don't know until you try, so. There that is. I'll go ahead and trim that, and then we'll show it to you, so. See if we can pause it. Yeah, we're recording. And another thing, always use safety glasses. I literally worked construction where my dad worked for a while and stuff, and had safety glasses on. Still something went in my eye. But if they're scratched up a little bit, torn up a little bit, at least it's protecting your eyes. Just say you can't see out of the best, clean them up a little bit. Or go to Harbor Freight, Amazon. Probably can get a set for $3. Always use safety glasses. So we're going to go ahead and cut this. Now when I was younger, I wouldn't have did that. I wouldn't have cared. Oh, I'll be alright. I ain't going to get nothing in my eyeball. When you get older, sometimes you get wiser. Which, if you've seen the last video, I'm older, but I wasn't wiser. I was still having fun on the tractor. Never get too old to have fun. But let's see if we can cut this somehow. Need somewhere to probably mount it, but that'll work. Take your time. You don't want to force, because the blade will snap and fly, and it can really hurt you. Here we go. And I like these grinders, Skill, DeWalt, make them and stuff, but they got a safety switch on them, see? And when you let go, it stops. For example, this is a old one. It's my sister's been sitting in it for ages. This is like a Harbor Freight 4-inch angle grinder. It's got an on and off switch. When you let go, it still stays on. Some of them you got where you can push it and it'll stop, but they're all right to start off, but they're kind of dangerous. So, if you got the money, buy one with a trigger. That one right there only costed me, I got it off on Amazon, it was like 36 bucks. And I've had that, man, quite a few years now. Actually, that might work, Gus. I know it's got a big gap there. Right here where that went, I can weld that back on and trim that, but for what I'm doing, and if I set it up that high, gotta trim some off the front, I think that's gonna work, because I want it higher in case mud or something would get stuck in there. Might be able to just pull on that a little bit, and yeah, that's gonna work. And then I can take this and put it on the other side so I can cut about the same. And then when it's all welded up, you can take a sanding pad, clean it up and paint it or whatever. So let me go ahead and try to tack that on there, and I'll show you some more. Alright, and all I'm using is this. This was down my neighbors. So they got a scrap pile. They throw it away and whatever you want you can have. It's probably a 6 or 5/16 or something or less. I'm gonna just cut it up and just hang it, and then I'll put metal over it. So that's all I'm gonna use, scrap metal. Okay, should have been wearing gloves, my fault, but I know that's sitting real high. I'll have to readjust it. So that's great. But it's tacked on here. It was tacked. I gotta re-tack the other one. Redo that. The one tack. now we got a gap back here. I gotta get that pulled up, so trying to figure out how we're gonna do that. Might see if y'all use these channel locks. Or not or channel locks. Yeah, I think they are called channel locks. Proper name for them. I just need to bend it a little bit so it starts sticking so I can get close. There we go. Now I can bring it down, maybe. That'll work. Then we'll have to go back and weld all that and make it look good. It ain't gonna be perfect, but it'll look alright for me. Starting to get it. I got a lot of dust or something in here. This thing's not the cleanest. You can't see it best. If I can see it better, it'll come up better. No, that ain't always true, but I can't see when I'm welding. This Harbor Freight, my welding gun, I took the handle apart, I put a zip tie, but it sticks now, but it is 10 years old, so see if I can get a new end on it. Alright, there we go, it's good enough. Then I got 3 pieces for the other side to put the fender on there. Then all I gotta do is run metal down there. And I don't got that much sticking out, so. Now I gotta find my little there it is. I know it's gonna be a long video today, but it's not looking too bad. It don't look bad. Now it does have to go up. Can't be something like that. I think it looks alright. Alright, we're recording. Let me take you off the little tripod here. Go around. It does need tweaked, tuned up a little bit. You see what I'm way. I could put some more support in there, but it's pretty strong when I put that other metal in. Plus, I'm going to take it off and weld it up. Then we got to fix this where I cut this. And then on this one, I put it on the dot, or the hole here. Over here I couldn't do that, because if I did that, here's where the brake lever is. I got to take that brake lever apart. And it's got a little piece of metal back here. If I would have welded into this, it would have been attached to that metal piece back there, right here. So I want to be able to take it off to weld it up. And then the backs are lining up decent. It's never going to be like factory, but there it is. Then all we got to do is I'll put a square or a straight edge, a level. Still got to fix that. It's not that bad, but it burns a little. Now this is just my eye, and look how close we got it. But see, I don't know if the tractor itself. Let's see how level it is down here. That's pretty level there. And the bubble's going that way on this one, so it's actually not too bad. I'm good with that. And this one's got, let me see, bend that down a little bit. That works. So, alright, let me do some more and show you when we get more done. And what I'm doing is the old 76 hood that originally came on my that Vega I was playing with. I cut one side of it off. It's pretty thick. It's about the thickness of that, so I'm cutting chunks out of that to patch into here. So I made this 4 and a half, and that's 3 3/4. Then I can trim it to fit a little better. So you always make it a little bigger than you need, then trim to fit. That's what I say, but everyone does everything a little different. So some people, they're really good, probably can cut it, trim it right off the bat. It'd be perfect. But I'm not that good, and I admit that. A lot of stuff I do, I don't wing it. I do know what I'm doing, or want to do, but I ain't saying it always comes out exactly like I want. So, let's just trim this and see what it looks like. body putty's right here. But I gotta take a black for this and clean all this up. So let's just see. Or I could go in there, run it on my sander. But what? Let me just show you on this side so you can see better. This is what we're going to try to do. Something like that. So this would need to be trimmed here, or the actual. This is bent up. I guess it's the way it was made. They flare up, so I could make a little notch in here, set that down there. So I'll put this all the way up to the front, so we can get it, and I'm going to make a notch. I'm going to cut a little notch in there, so it sits over this little piece here. Get that down, then I can actual Sharpie and make it fit. Well, it's perfect enough for me. It ain't gonna be the best. I said perfect. So this is set down in here, maybe. There you go. Now when I bend that over, it's got, this is all fitting in here. Let me get you show you a little better. Cut this. If I would have just left that straight, see all the gap? So what I did is notch that, made that fit in there, and then I can tack this in here, then get underneath the tap that, and tack it up here, and then make it a lot stronger. Then when I put my back piece on, I can make it fit the way I want. So what you would do, or what I'm gonna do, is come in here and made a little mark, or and that's where I'll trim off. Then I'll actually well, you can see I said about body putty. Look at all that body putty. I'll grind all that out and straighten that up. But that'll work. So maybe we'll get one side of this fenders done. I don't know if we'll get all both of them today, but anyway, it'll be one video, and then maybe I'll show you when it's fully complete. But just take your time, and it will work. See, now I could come in here and do this, which I'm going to weld it. You could come in there and trim that like that, which I might trim a little bit over here, but I'm going to leave a little bit so when I weld it I can tap it over on the bottom. The only spot that I might trim is right there, but not even that high. I'm going to trim then, or I might leave it and flap it over. So, alright. Now find the button again. Can't see. Okay, I'm done for today. My lower back's hurting a little bit, but my hip will hurt more than anything. But I did get this all tacked and welded up. It looks like turkey turns or whatever, because it's not because of my welding. The welding is in it, but this metal right here had so much body putty, and when I sand it down, it got so thin it was just burning right through it. So some of it right in here actually right in here came out pretty good. Yeah, spot weld it. So when I grind it's gonna look better when I grind here in a minute and put the paint on it. But pretty strong. We haven't got the little back piece done. And I gotta do the front and then the other side. So, but if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't, thumbs down. At least you watch one. Please subscribe.